I muted myself, and that's a terrible way to start a show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to night one of Pig's Holiday Countdown. We have set up an amazing week of shows for you all to kind of just cap off this truly magnificent year in live theater. Um, but seriously, we're doing this. We've got a really great group of performers and a lot of people that we have to thank. I'm not going to introduce every one of these shows. I just wanted to come on for our first show of the week and just give a few thank yous and just talk to you a little bit about how you can donate and give back to Providence Improv Guild if you've enjoyed our shows, if you've enjoyed our workshops this past year. And if you look forward to coming to our live stage shows at some point eventually. So quickly, I just want to give some thanks to, first off, Alyssa Goldstein for taking care of all of our social media promotion and a whole bunch of other things that I have no idea how to do. And Alyssa takes care of them. She's our ED. She's very good at everything she does. Thank you, Alyssa. Also want to give thanks to Jim Bagley for the unexpected Christmas gift of a much better streaming platform than I had before. So the fact that this stream looks and sounds good is largely thanks to Bagley. So thank you, Bagley. I want to give a quick thank you to Ian Martin for taking the time to show a bunch of us how to use StreamYard, which is the platform we're using for a lot of these shows, and for also hosting to these streams. Really appreciate it. Ian has been a huge help this entire year in getting us up and running and getting shows up and running. Quick thank you to Jimmy Sorrell because he is organized and he is hosting two of our streams. He's going to host an Among Us game on Sunday and then on Tuesday a game of Jackbox games. I don't know how to say that because there's a lot of Jackbox games. So I don't know, a game of Jackbox, a Jackbox marathon. I'm not sure how to say it. But they're playing Jackbox on Tuesday, and that's great. And Jimmy did a lot to organize that. And finally, Justin Hebert for putting together our beautiful opening animation that you just saw and that you're going to see a couple more times tonight. So thanks to all those people. Thanks to all of our performers who are giving their time and their energy to make this week possible. So real quick, before we get started with our show, we have a great show tonight. We have the Holiday Helpers, followed by Spinach Ravioli, two-person teams. One of them, a totally new two-person team. So look at that. We're in lockdown and we're still coming up with new improv teams. It's really exciting. But before we get to the show, and this is the only long preamble you're going to have to sit through this week. I'm not going to do this every night. I don't have time for it. And also, you don't have time for it. So real quick, we are doing this partially as a fundraiser. So if you have enjoyed Pig's content this past year, or in any year, really, and you'd like to show your appreciation to us, you can go to improvpig.com and click on donate to, offer a little bit of your whatever extra money you have hanging around. Honestly, obviously, it's been a tough year for some people. If you don't have the means right now to donate, that's fine. Just enjoy our content and spread some love. And take care of yourself first. But if you do have a little extra cash kicking around and you like to support local theater, go to improvpig.com and click on donate. Another way you can help out is we're holding a donation drive fundraiser in collaboration with Savers, the thrift store. You've heard of it. You've bought cargo shorts there. So our fun drive is going on now. And we are looking for used soft goods, clothes, blankets, curtains, soft things. So if you want to start your spring cleaning a little bit early, and if you just want to take a garbage bag and fill it with soft goods, the softest of goods, velvet, whatever you have that you want to get rid of, what you can do is you can take that garbage bag, and instead of throwing it in the garbage, which you shouldn't do, those are good soft goods, you should email improvpig@gmail.com, and you should put as the subject Savers donation. And you should say in that email, I have a bag of soft goods I would like to donate for Pigs fundraiser. Improvpig@gmail.com will get back to you. We'll set up a time and place to pick up your goods, and we'll make that exchange. So basically, Savers is going to pay us for soft goods, kind of. So if you don't have a lot of cash hanging around, but you have some garbage in your closet that isn't too garbagey, but to you it's garbage, and to someone else it's beautiful, consider donating that for our Savers Fund Drive. And lastly, if neither of those are possibilities for you, one way you can support us is just by smashing the subscribe button below, as the kids say. And share our videos. Let people know that we're doing a whole bunch of shows this week. All right, that is enough from me. We're going to take a very short interlude, and then we are going to start the night off with the holiday helpers.
Well, hello.
Hello.
I am Hal Helper, and this is my lovely wife, Sharon Helper. How are you? Thank you so much, Peter, for that wonderful introduction.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you.
Well, what a year it has been, Sharon.
It has been a year. Hal.
I miss you so much. I'm here with Mother because I couldn't stand not to be with Mother for these last few months. But that's meant that I've had to leave you, my darling.
I know, and it's all right. I know how you feel about Mother, and it's all right. It's all right, Hal.
Thank you, my love. Now, well, what an exciting opportunity that we have.
It is exciting.
Isn't it? Oh my goodness, we're on local cable TV.
I know, and here we are.
Wonderful.
We're here to help everyone.
We're here to help, just as Peter had described about how everyone can help the Providence Improv Guild. We're here as doing our regular job of helping the world.
Whether they want help or not, right,
Whether
darling?
Whether they want it or not, right.
Exactly.
Oh, before we get started, I was handed a disclaimer from the hires up. And it says, disclaimer, the advice provided by the helpers, aka helpfuls, on this live stream are for entertainment purposes and should be followed only at your own risk. Boy, they make us sound like monsters. Opinions of the helpfuls, aka helpers, are their own and are not necessarily the views of the producers or the platforms.
Well, that seems
that's just hurtful.
That is hurtful. I mean, we do this for free.
We do this for free, and we're trying to help people.
We are.
But it is a wonderful organization.
And it's a thankless job being us. A lot
That's
of people,
right.
What that one time that you were trying to help somebody, didn't they yell extremities at you? Wait, not extremities.
Honey, it's not called it's called what's the word? What's the word for swears? Expletives.
Yes.
Expletives. So
Yeah.
remember, that's how we're helping right now.
Yep.
Expletives. They said, F you. You
That's
can't
right.
help me.
That's right. That's right. But you know what? You
What?
have such a good heart that you help.
And you do too?
Thank you. Thank you. And speaking of helping, shall we get
Let's
to a
help.
question?
Yes. Would you like to start or should I?
I will read a question for you.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay. Now let's see. Well, here's one from a nice little lady named Sherry.
Sherry.
It says,
I'll have a nice glass of sherry later. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds good. I am addicted to Facebook. What should I do?
Oh, Facebook can be very, very addicting. And what a wonderful question, Sherry, for you to ask, because there are so many people who are suffering from this what's this called? This disease of Facebook addiction. You know, you click on this, you click on that, you click on this, and then you delete, and then you click on this. Well,
Yes.
I think I have a good shift. Instead of Facebook, you go to real books. This gives me the opportunity to talk about our new book you and me wrote for the holidays, and it's called A Very Helpful Holiday. And you can find all sorts of wonderful things in there that will teach you how to have a wonderful holiday. And we're just helping.
Yep, we are. In fact, why don't you open it up right now to page 15? Give one of your tips.
Page 15. When Sharon and I go anywhere, we always arrive about 2 hours early. This is such a helpful joy for our hosts.
Yep.
We show up 2 hours early, we bring cleaning supplies, and we also bring spices so that we can fix up their meals in case we decide that they're not tasty enough.
We do, exactly. And a lot of times people don't like it, but we're helping.
We're helping, and we don't want people to go through life with horrible food.
No. And we're there just in time to tell them what to wear, too.
That's true. We bring things from your closet in my closet so that we can help them with their holiday decor. Oh, where is it? Oh, I have this wonderful sweater that I bring so that people can be more festive. It's a Christmas sweater that everybody seems to enjoy.
It's beautiful. Gorgeous.
I like it.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
It's very interesting that after all that we don't get as many invitations as we used to.
You know what? I think sometimes people don't appreciate our help, but that's okay. We don't do it for them. We do it because that's what God wanted us to do.
God wanted us. It's in the spirit of Christmas.
Yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
I know that we're so simpatico ever since we went on that mission.
Mm-hmm.
That mission to Toledo, where we were teaching people how to dress for Christmas.
You know what? Excuse me, Hal. I just noticed in the chat room, Miranda says that she wants to take a shot every time someone says helper.
Oh, would we be enabling?
I think we might be. I mean,
Miranda.
The last thing we want is somebody having fun when we're trying to help them.
Oh, well, how about a sister? Oh, ooh. I'm not throwing a. I'm not. Miranda, you don't want to throw away your shot, honey.
That's right. That's right. You tell her. You tell her right now.
That is a Hamilton joke. Anyway, so we will say things less like we will say helpful. We will say helper, helpful, which is the word that she wants to take a shot with.
Or helper,
helper. I have a feeling that Miranda may be taking a nap pretty soon.
Help! I need somebody.
Oh, or just like the Beatles. I need anybody, and I need you. Oh my God, my love, I haven't seen you in 9 months.
Oh, go on, darling. Go on. Go on.
Did you get the flowers?
I did not get the flowers.
Now, Sam Brill says that I have passive-aggressive bumper stickers.
That you do. Yes. That you do.
Now, could you define what, could you help me? What does passive-aggressive mean? I'm sure that it's a stupid thing.
I would tell you, but you wouldn't listen anyway, darling.
Oh, okay.
So let's go on to our next question.
Should I ask you a question?
Yes. I'm ready to help, too.
Okay. Oh, I know, honey.
Help.
Let me see. Oh, James Bagley, who is a wonderful young man who recently had a beautiful new baby with his wife, Melissa.
Yes.
Melissa, and they are a beautiful couple, and he has a wonderful. Maybe people can take shots when I say wonderful too. And let's see, it says, how do you sanitize a mall Santa? Oh, question for tonight. How do I disinfect mall Santa? Oh.
Well, you'd be surprised at how often I'm asked this question. But I think the easiest way to disinfect the mall Santa is to not infect the mall Santa in the first place.
Maybe wear a mask.
Yes. Wear a mask.
Well, I think that would be a terrific way to do that. That way you wouldn't infect anyone. I think that spraying the Santa with a thing of hand sanitizer would not go over well.
I don't know. That's right, Julie. Prevention. That's what I'm talking about.
Prevention. So you don't have the problem first.
Exactly. And, you have another question.
How is Mother doing? Mother! I think she's sleeping. I think that she got into the eggnog a little too early this year.
After she got my flowers, Hal?
Oh, yeah. Mother made a lovely potpourri out of those flowers and sent them off to the shelter. She just put them right through the grinder.
Well, I bet she did.
She always loved you.
She was trying to help, wasn't she? I think it's time for a question for you, Hal.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so excited.
Let's see. Ooh. This is a two-part question.
Oh, boy.
This is from Emily LG.
Oh, Emily LG.
She says, what are some homemade crafty gifts I can make this year?
It's so funny you should ask me that, Emily LG. So what we need to do, there are several things you can do. You can take a cup and you can put candy in it and wrap it up with cellophane, and that makes a darling little gift that you could give anybody. This one has wine in it, so that's all right. So then, or you could just take a picture of your favorite person and frame it up and give it to someone. You could put little stickers on this and add some special decor. And that's a wonderful question. Thank you, Emily.
It's very nice. And then the other part of her question was, I have an ongoing disagreement with one of my elected officials, and they've stopped listening to me. What is a legal yet distasteful thing I can call them or say to them?
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's very difficult for me because I'm always so, they say that butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. Whoever these idiots are that say that, I don't know. But anyway, let's see, you could, oh boy, I guess that putting poop on their front yard is just not a good thing if we want to have something that's not distasteful.
You would want to fling your extremities at them.
Wasn't it excrement? We really should. We really. I don't know, Emily LG. I am. Some of the public officials are a wee distasteful to me as well.
Wait,
So
I've got it, Hal. I've got it.
Hal, you are you have a legal background. You
I
used
do.
to be the
I do.
district attorney.
I do. I think you have to take that book that we wrote for only $19.95, and
Which
you
one?
throw it at them.
Oh, wow. And we also used a metaphor right there. We throw a book. Now it wasn't the Christmas book, but it was our other new book, which is The Helpful Way to Be Cool.
Yeah, and we know all about that.
It's the coolest thing.
Yes. It is the coolest thing.
Now, would you like me to read you a question, dear?
Yes, I would like that. I'm ready to help.
Let's see. Alyssa 35 says, hello holiday helpers. I still have to get a gift for my 13-year-old nephew. Any ideas for a teenage boy?
Well, if you want to be helpful, again, I would say our book.
Our book. Well, for a very helpful holiday. You could also get him a dictionary. You could give him some chores to do so he could learn the value of work.
He would love that.
I know, he would.
Yes, absolutely. And I think there's a chapter in there about how to be cool, if I'm not mistaken.
There is. Well, yep, definitely. How to be cool. And that is a metaphorical way to say it, too. Now, let's see. Would you like another question?
Oh, I could give you a question.
You could? Oh, that would be wonderful.
Let's see. Let's see if we have one from the chat room. Let's see. Does anybody have a question?
I have a question that Michael sent that I can answer. That I said, when guests that you don't know usually exchange gifts with come over for a holiday visit, and this time they've brought gifts. How do you handle that awkwardness?
Well, first of all, it's very rude.
It is very rude bringing gifts.
It's almost like they're trying to catch you without a gift.
They say, "Oh, we brought you this."
Yeah.
We're like,
yeah.
Well, that's why.
Like that in your life. Tell them to get out of your house.
That's right. That's why it is very important to have a gift on hand. One thing that you could have is just a can of cranberry sauce. You put a nice ribbon on top of it,
and throw that at them.
Oh, you're a wicked one, my love.
Sometimes, you know me, Hal. Now, Jordan wanted to know if my dog can answer a question, and she usually can, but she's not feeling very helpful right now.
Now, Sam would like to know what she can get her angry dad who hates everything for Christmas.
The book.
The book is great. You could get him a wonderful Christmas sweater. We have a couple of wonderful books. You could take some Valium and put it in a nice cocktail for him so that he'll fall asleep. I just got a message from that they wanted me to do the disclaimer thing about don't follow this advice. Okay. How? Oh, what's this one?
How do I get a dog to sit still for a holiday photo? And what is your dog's name? This is Bailey, and yes, she's a good doggy. And I have to answer Jared too. Yes, she's trained and does not do the extremity on the carpet. So.
Well, I think that we're coming close to the end here.
Don't say that now.
Not with us, my love. I'm gonna leave Mother, and I will come and stand outside your window like I do all the time.
All right, just wear your mask.
Oh, and you know what? I know that everybody can be successful. I know that inside of you is somebody who really wants to be successful and don't need all the help. I know that, you must be so embarrassed to ask such questions. But I believe that you can succeed. And if you can succeed, anybody can. Right, darling?
That's right. That's right.
So we want to wish everybody something. Oh, and this lovely dog, too. We want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and a Happy New Year and Happy Holidays. We say that here because we know that there are lots of holidays that people besides us just celebrate, right?
Exactly. A very helpful holiday to everybody.
Very healthy. Wear your masks. Wash your hands.
Yes.
Do a little dance.
Make a little love. Get down
tonight. And Kwan.
Now presenting, for the first time since April, it's Spinach Ravioli!
Wow.
Wow.
First time since April? Is that what you said?
Back since April.
Wow. Oh, it's a while. We missed you guys.
Thank you to the helpers.
Yeah, thanks, helpers.
They probably single-handedly saved my Christmas with all that advice.
Yeah. My God.
We're so excited to be here.
Excited. I'm winded. I stretched. And now I'm sitting down. I stretched to sit down. How's everybody doing out there? Can y'all hear us okay? I'm nervous. We're nervous.
They're nervous for us?
You guys nervous for us? Don't be nervous for us.
No, we're professionals.
I'm wearing my Baby Yoda t-shirt.
We're CPR certified.
My
dad is calling me right now.
I one time performed CPR on a dummy and I saved its life. No, Julie says just no. Like, no, you can't hear us?
No, Kelly hears us.
You got this.
You got this.
I'm nervous. I just got the update. Whew, Grogu Christmas. Yeah, I just had that spoiled for me that he had a name. Oh, man. How's everybody doing? Oh, we already asked that. I'm Becca.
I'm Justin.
And let's see. We need from you a reason we would get together. Nervous? No. Me either.
A reason people would gather. It could be like a type of group of people.
Yeah.
An event, whatever.
Anything.
We'll work with this.
This one is a lie. Jordan, this isn't Wilty. Wilty is, what night is that on this?
It's got to be Thursday. It's got to be tomorrow.
Thursday. I don't know if it's tomorrow. It could be.
Bury a body. A reason people would get together would be to bury a body.
Middle school cast of a play, birthday, CPR party.
CPR
Julie, come on.
party. I love it. Zoom broke down to fold a flag. Oh my goodness, we've read so many.
Okay, how about let's do let's do middle school cast of a play.
Okay.
Let's do middle school.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Chloe.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Chloe.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. All right,
But
we're gonna be right. We're gonna be
Chloe.
right back. Okay, we're right back. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for coming once again to our live stream. As you know, I am Dr. Shoshana.
And I'm Dan.
My beautiful, beautiful assistant, Dan. What can I say? I'm just so impressed by the turnout every week. We middle school drama teachers have a tough job, and we need this support, especially with the holiday season coming up.
That's where I come in.
That's where Dan comes in. For me. You've met Dan a couple of times on the stream, but Dan, just introduce yourself one more time.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dan. I started as a tech in the Broadway industry, rigging up lights. Found my way out of that career, and I met our beautiful dramatic doctor, the drama doc, as I like to refer.
Dan. Yeah, and I'm just so happy that we have him now at Sligo Middle School. But we're here today to talk to all of you, vent with you, because I know middle schools across the country.
Crazy time. Hormones are raging.
Hormones, okay? I mean, who was tuned in to Paul's musical? Was that last year, Paul? Hormones, the musical?
It was beautiful. Taught me a lot about myself.
Fantastic. Paul, he's a wonderful assistant. That's you, Dan. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Well,
goodness gracious.
It's the holiday season, okay? Drama teachers like us are essentially carrying this country on our backs at this point.
And can I chime? I'm really impressed from my perspective. Wow.
Thank you, Dan. We're all impressed by your work. I mean, where would we be without lighting, sound?
In the dark. That's what I always say. Like, hey, who turned the lights out in here?
Exactly.
It was me, because I run the lights.
So today we're here. I thought we would just talk about some suggestions. What's everybody doing for their plays this season? I can say from personal experience, of course, Sligo Middle School is putting on a number of different productions, as you all have come to expect from myself,
Dan,
and from Dan. But really, namely, one of the more exciting numbers we have is Charlie Brown Christmas, told in Greek chorus style. So all the children will be 7 feet apart, sort of singing, telling the story in unison. There's spotlighting. There's incredibly intricate spotlighting work. Dan, maybe you can just... Certainly. I know there's some lighting. Jordan is a lighting person, designer. Jordan. So I know...
Jordan helped me rig up a 75 D720 two times over the last 10 years. And no one sets up a 75 D2 720 like Jordan does, and I thank you. But for the Charlie Brown Christmas 7 feet apart
Greek chorus, told in the Greek chorus style, yes.
I set up, instead of, because usually theaters have one spotlight, because it's like spotlight, only one
spot.
7. I've got several spotlights for 7 feet, 7 characters, so that I could do them all one or.
I mean, sorry, 7.
Yeah, where else? Name a middle school that has 7 spotlights.
Sligo Middle School in Silver Spring, Maryland.
But if any others have them, I would love to talk tech, talk lights.
We would love. There's none.
Okay.
But we would love I already know there's none, but if there are.
Yeah, if Jordan wants to talk about it. Thank you. Yeah. Little out of code, but wait, what? Actually 75D. Oh my god. All right, and forget what Jordan said. I think Jordan's wrong. Jordan, I would look that up on the internet. Have you ever heard of Reddit? /lighting.
Ever heard of Reddit? Listen, Jordan, and all. I mean, this is a difficult year. This has been a difficult year for us all. So whatever you're doing to put those children on that stage, one might throw up, out of nerves. Like we
had one kid, we tried to put him in a bubble, a plastic bubble, and he'd actually fallen off the stage and rolled a little bit and throw up inside the bubble, if you believe it or not. I mean, I did have to hose it out, but I used it after, and it's great. It's awesome.
It was awesome.
Love a plastic bubble.
Usable, disinfectant. Okay, you make it work. You make it work. So the drama sphere, in addition to the different types of productions we're doing, I mean, the visual aspect.
Yeah.
In addition to the spotlights, I mean, we've kind of taken it in a new direction this year, right? With the incorporation
1270 watt projector, baby.
1270 watts.
40,000 lumens on that bulb, baby. That'll burn your retinas cold.
And it works so well. I mean, as we were discussing on our last stream, really, I feel like the direction of theater is going towards EDM, especially middle school theater. We are leading.
Yes.
We are leading the charge. So obviously, Dan, that is completely in his wheelhouse to incorporate that sound into our production of Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all ever hear of acoustics? Okay. So I've got like 12 panels rigged up inside the auditorium, and you couldn't even hear echo if you dropped a pin on the ground. Silent this place, I'm telling you what. So, but then it's like when you add your sound, it's perfect. Like everybody can hear it, like as if they're sitting in the direct middle. Because it's like, so how sound works, like it's like, have you ever heard of a vibration, like vibe, like cool vibes?
Like a vibe. They've heard of vibes.
Yeah. Sam's heard of a vibe before. Anyways, it's like, it hits and then comes in. Sound.
Sam, 12, Sam. We did 12.
12 acoustic sound dampeners.
I mean, the parents loved it. You might not think they loved it. We've had our fair share of issues with parents.
Okay? I mean, half of them told me they couldn't even tell, but when I told them about the cold lumens in your eyeballs, it's like, oh, cool.
They got it.
They get that one.
They got it.
Yes.
After the holidays, I mean, what's next for us? What's next for us as a community? That's kind of what we wanted to discuss today. And heads of drama departments, heads of theater departments, please spout your plans in the comment section. We are itching to hear what y'all are doing for your schools. I came up with a really great idea, Doc, that I would love to pitch to you right now. Dan, the floor app, Dan, please.
I thought you were going to shut me down like you did last week, and I am so amped up. Okay,
I'm
ready?
Different now.
So,
yes.
Cirque de okay. And it's like low pressure gymnastics, like it's like if it's not Cirque du Soleil, it's Cirque de okay, no pressure. That's going to be our tagline, is no pressure. So it's like we can rig up, Jimmy,
short Jimmy or tall Jimmy?
Tall Jimmy that wears the shorts.
Tall Jimmy with the shorts?
So yes. I got a harness that's perfect for him. I bought off of Craigslist from a guy that's like 6'5". We could put Jimmy with the shorts in that one.
I love it.
Zip line down from the spotlight balcony. I can spotlight him not from the balcony, from down below. Woo! And we can watch him arrive on the stage. And that's about as far as I got in the writing process. But no idea is a bad idea. And I think we're gonna spitball.
I love it. Cece Cece with the Cece who got strep 2 years ago, double jointed.
Oh,
Yeah, not many people would know her elbows are just like, so I think
I
we
got a
could,
spotlight for that.
we could certainly utilize that in Cirque du OK.
Cirque du OK, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Wonderful. Let's see. Some of y'all are doing
Seussical but without music. Melissa, I think that's absolutely genius. Because sometimes, and as dramaturgs, we know this, sometimes music can detract from the core. And I think Seussical honestly is one of those cases. I just do.
Yeah.
So I really marvel at the idea of Seussical without the music.
Certainly. Craigslist the musical. Oh, I got a really cool idea for that one. Sorry if I'm, embarking on your own endeavor here, but if you do Craigslist the musical and got all your items from Craigslist, how authentic is that?
It's beautiful.
Doesn't get much more authentic than that.
It's beautiful.
I can't see my reflections. I mean, I'm a vampire.
Oh my goodness, is this Jared from Jared from
Yeah, I remember Jared from the South. He tried to do instead of a drama department, a stand-up comedy, and just like take theater out of schools entirely. But that
it was experimental.
It was experimental.
It was experimental. Jared, I'm glad to see you back on our streams. He did block us for a little while.
Certainly. Thank you also for making that joke. You could be a vampire. I don't know. Stay in the South.
Jared. Jordan, a man of few words, is just doing Subway in the spring.
I think that's absolutely brilliant.
Subway.
I can't remember the last time I went to a Subway and didn't have a theatrical experience, honestly. Because, man, it's like art, what they're doing with the slapping the meat on the sandwich. And like sometimes I had one guy, he didn't even look. He said, "Hey, look at this." And it was on, oh, sorry, can't see my hand. It landed on the sandwich. Incredible.
You really have a fantastical experience every time you go there, Dan.
I go there every day.
I'm just wondering if it's Subway, the sandwich shop, or Subway, the public transit system.
I went to New York City once and I tried to get on the subway and I couldn't figure out how the thing worked. But
I still have the Subway coins. Apparently they don't take those anymore. Who knew?
They had a coin?
They had a coin.
Yeah.
They had a coin. You're young. So young, Dan.
I didn't even know. I just walked everywhere when I lived there.
I think that I'm just so overwhelmingly happy to be a part of this open theatrical drama teacher community. I mean,
IHOP without the pancakes. Talk about drama. My goodness. See, I just deal in lights, but that I can tell from here. That's a good idea.
I think the children are really gonna enjoy that.
Certainly, almost as much as they're enjoying the Subway message on our screen still.
Subway. It's like so. There's so much depth to it. Really.
Seriously.
So kind of circling back. Holidays.
Yes.
We have the Charlie Brown Greek choir. I think what we're looking for from all of you is an additional idea for a little piece of theater that kids can take home to their families this season. We wanted to give every child a spotlight, but Dan, he's very protective of the spotlights, and they're, flammable. They can be a risk in the home. So just how do we deliver theater to the children in a way that they can spread with their families this holiday season?
Absolutely. Well, big tip number one on my list of 2 is to buy yourself a not like a flashlight, but like one of those night lights that you plug into the wall. And what that does, right? And I know that it's because everyone's got to be 6 feet away, right? But not your family. You can be close to your family. So what we're going to do is we're going to, instead of, just staying 6 feet away part of the family, also, we're all going to huddle around the nightlight, and we're going to get real close, and we're going to share that spotlight together. bring the family together with the little nightlight at home. And you just get in there, okay? And then night tip number 2 is actually to get a blowtorch. And what we can do here, I know it sounds dangerous because we got kids, but when your kids are like rambunctious and you pull out that blowtorch, they're like, what do you got that blowtorch for? And then you light the blowtorch and they're like, a blue flame? Get out of here. How? How is there a blue flame? How's the flame blue? You tell me, riddle me that. And then you can tell them about how light works. And then by the time you're done with it, they forget what they're even talking about. Like, what were they even rambunctious about?
That's theater.
That's how you get the family together.
That's how you get the family together.
Yeah.
In the spirit of theater.
In the spirit of theater. Phantom of the Oscar the Grouch. That's the great one. Is that like the Star Wars Phantom? Phantom, I would imagine. Now I'm picturing Oscar the Grouch with the lightsaber, with the 2 blades, 1 handle. Talk about light and fire and melting stuff. Boy.
Jared from the South.
Jared's from the South. I love it.
I love these ideas. House of Cards,
the musical.
The musical.
That's great because Silver Spring, school's out in there. It's next to DC.
Absolutely. It's very relevant. Les Mis, but in Providence, Julie. I gotta say,
that's genius.
I love, it's like not French accents, but it's like Cranston accents, or
right.
That's perfect.
That's wonderful. That's a great idea.
You're not selling your own teeth. You're selling your home brewed coffee milk or something similar. I don't know why I know so much about Rhode Island. We're in Silver Spring, Maryland, after all.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that they like their coffee milk. Is that like milk with coffee in it, or is that coffee with milk in it?
It's coffee with milk in it.
Sunday in the park with just George and 6 feet apart.
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
We have a George who would do well in that.
Oh
we
my
have
God.
George
Casopola?
George Casopola helped back in 4th grade, but
then
skipped
a grade.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
He's jacked. He can help me offload the truck.
He can help you offload the truck. He can help you get that other kid in the harness.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. How was I going to pick Jimmy up by myself?
No way.
Not possible. You're in town with 2X urine. I don't know if I heard. I don't know if I'm familiar with the spoof play. Is there a spoof play we're ripping off in that?
You're in town is the musical with 2 times the urine. I love it.
I love it because there's a lot of opportunity there to say, you're in town. What are we going to do today?
Exactly.
But really, you're saying this is you're in town. Everything's covered in piss.
And you're promoting hydration. Okay, Dan.
That's a good idea. Actually, hydration is great because kids in middle school do not drink enough water.
No,
nothing but soda pop,
Red Bulls,
Dunkin' Donuts, lattes.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
It's abysmal. So let us know how you're in town with twice the amount of urine goes.
Absolutely.
James J. Bagley. I believe they're out in South Dakota, right, James? Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Dan, any final thoughts for our team here before we sign off and wish everybody a happy holiday?
Absolutely.
Breaking legs.
Yes. As you're planning your future in your theater, don't hesitate to invest in good technical equipment. Solid XLR cables. You're definitely going to need those down the road because you never know. Everyone's got chairs. They're going to put the chairs all over. Family's going to walk all over the cables. Cables are going to get damaged. You never know when you get cables are going to get damaged because it's like, hey, now I need a cable and I can't go to the store because all the stores are closed because there's no stores anymore because Amazon's taking over the entire country. And it's just like, I need a cable, but I got to go. But then it's like you also got to invest in the lights. So it's like a budget person. So you got to kind of work with the budget. And don't sleep on the union either. If your school's like, we should get a union, yes. Sorry.
I would just second everything he says. And, I am so happy to be a part of this community. Dr. Shoshana, obviously 25 years in theater, so feel free to reach out and ask any questions you have about your own theater programs. And with that,
and I'm Dan. Don't hesitate to call me, send me an email, talk about lights, talk about gear. I'm a grip guy. If you have a production, you looking for anything you want me to hire me to do, I can do that too. It's like I'll do anything. I started when I was 13. I started in this industry when I was 13. I worked my way up. I worked on hair. I worked on that Spider-Man musical that was kind of bad but kind of good. Also, it's like, a little bit of a mystery. I worked on that, but I didn't make any decisions. I just did what I was told, So it's
yeah.
Anyone wants to hang out, I can hang out too,
Reach out to him. We're also on OnlyFans, so follow that account.
Yes. Oh my God, how could I forget? Yeah. That's our show. Wow. Hey, that was great. I think I'm sweating less than when we first started.
How's that possible?
I don't know, because we just put in some work.
I don't know if Peter kicks us out or we just hang out here.
Oh, I mean, we could do whatever. He told me that I could reread the preamble that he had earlier, if I needed anything to say on our way out. But
yeah.
Hey, I'm really looking forward to everything else we got going on these next couple of days here. So 8 whole days. That's like 1 week. After today, there's 7 days. That's a full week, not a working week, full week. So
I think I can pull up the schedule right now. Tomorrow, I got. It's probably what I lie to you, right?
Yes, because Peter hit me up in the private chat. Also, my camera might get disconnected. Just so you know, 20 minutes. Said something. He jumped in here. 20 minutes. Heads up.
Is Peter not here? That's why we're still on.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off. Spinach County Unit. He said it somewhere. I was right about Wilty being potentially tomorrow. Soft goods. Yeah, I've got shirts. Donate those to Savers. Boy. 8 nights. 8
Would I
nights.
lie to you tomorrow? Friday, whatever's cool. And oh my God, look at this.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all of it.
Certainly.
Saturday, the Ex-Wife podcast, kind of like X-Men.
Yes. Not a podcast about ex-wives.
We don't know.
Well, I guess it could.
It could be.
Certainly.
And I would celebrate that. Sunday, Pig Plays Among Us. I'm excited for that.
Yes. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that.
Monday, Bullprov.
Bullprov, yeah.
And Peter the Lonesome Boy.
Man, Peter.
Once you're done, just start waving.
Wait, is that? No, wait. Tim and Joan for the folks at home on Wednesday.
I don't think we were just doing cut us off anytime, Peter.
No, and then